YouTubers, as you guys know, I've been following the CES show and I checked this morning and they have announced some more Pocket HD camcorders. For now, I shall give you a quick overview of each camera, and also I'll talk about the new Kodak cameras at the end of the video. First up, we have the new range of Sony bloggies. You've got the bloggie standard, the bloggie duo and the bloggie 3D. The biggest differences between these cameras, the bloggie and the bloggie duo only has 4 gig of memory on it. The bloggie standard doesn't have a flash. The bloggie duo has a flash and an LCD screen, which I think is, an LCD on the front, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And why the other companies haven't done this before, I don't know. Even if it was just a little screen like on the Samsung PL150, that would still be a huge help. I mean, at the moment I'm using my Play Touch and I've got a mirror, my small mirror behind it, so that I can see what I'm recording. But it is a bit of a, hassle to set up, and if you haven't got a little mirror, then how can you see what you're recording? So the fact that this Sony bloggie duo has got an LCD on the front is a real bonus, I think, and I'm assuming that you will be able to use it while you're recording. The bloggie 3D has got 8 gig of memory and a flash. As far as the specs are concerned, they're pretty much the same. There are a few variations in the different models. I'll put a link to the specifications in the description box for you guys. As far as release date is concerned, it's coming out in April. Next up, we have 2 cameras from Samsung. One is the P100, the other one is the P300. The differences between the two is the P100 is the cheaper one. It has no optical zoom and it doesn't have a touchscreen element to it, and it can only take 5 megapixel stills, whereas the P300, which is the more expensive one, has 3 times optical zoom and a touchscreen element to it, and it takes 8 megapixels. The P100 will be out in February and the P300 will be out in March. Now, I don't have a specifications list for the Samsung cameras because they haven't put it up on their website yet. So I think we'll have to wait until they are actually out before we'll be able to get hold of the specifications. Now, what I'm going to do is, when the CES show is finished and all of the specifications are on the website, then I'll pick my 3 favourites and then do a review like I've done on the previous Pocket HD camcorders, so that you guys can know a bit more about the specifications. Yes. That is the latest from the CES show. Basically, as I find out, I shall put some more additions to these videos up. I know that some of you guys have had concerns about the Kodak cameras. I can confirm that the HDMI and the AV cables are included in the box. I asked Martin about it and he said that they were. Whether he was just talking about the UK boxes, I am not sure, because I know that on the US website it says that you don't get the cables with it, but according to Martin you do. So I suppose we'll have to wait and see, when you can actually buy them. Now, as far as the ZX3 is concerned, I asked Martin about it because I know that some of you guys were concerned, was the ZX5 going to replace the ZX3? He said that eventually it will, and that the ZX3 will basically be phased out. What the time scale of that is, I don't know. I would suggest that if you're thinking about getting the ZX3 Play Sport, then I would say go out and get one now. I'm not saying that they're going to stop making them right now, because the new ZX5 hasn't even come out yet, but from what Martin told me, they are going to phase out the old model, so you won't be able to get the original model of the Play Sport some period of time in the future. Now, I know also that some of you guys are a bit worried about the internal battery. I must admit I am a bit concerned about that as well, but whether the other features of the camera would sway me to not worry about that, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I am going to get the 2 cameras to test. As far as I'm concerned, Kodak have been more than generous in letting me test 2 of their latest cameras anyway. If they decide that they would like me to test their new cameras, then that's great and I would welcome it. But if they decide not to, then that's fine. I've got no problem with that either. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to wait until the CES show is over and then do sort of general review of various different cameras, like the 2 Kodak cameras, with the information that's on the internet, and also when videos start to come out of the 2 models. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm sort of saying that I'm not expecting to review these 2 cameras physically. Whether that changes or not, I don't know, and I'll let you guys know like I always do. So that's my little update video. I hope it's been helpful, and like I say, as I find stuff out I will let you guys know, and I'll be doing a review video sometime in the next coming months. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Okay, bye bye for now.